Murphy, next Oprah.
Hey.
Hey.
Can't beat the hours.
Well, I've decided to pack it in early, all right? I'm bushed.
Do you want some iced tea?
No, maybe after I shower. Listen, Sarah, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What?
Well, our talk the other day, you never said how long you were planning to stay.
Oh, well, I'm not sure. I mean, it just depends.
Well, hey, I'm gonna try to get rid of you.
No,
Sarah.
I know. It's just, I talked to Zoe, and she's thinking about buying this outrageous condo in New York. And, she would give me one floor, and she'd keep the other, so.
New York.
Yeah. It's where all the work is, Mike. She wants me to move back there and start managing.
All right,
her career
just
again.
wait a second. When did you hear from her?
Well, now I feel like new. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting?
Rip this place up. I won't change anything.
Okay, come on in. It's a fun palace.
Just think of this as a major sleepover.
Come on in. Nobody's gonna bite you. You know, Nick and I, we're so glad that you're gonna be spending some time here with us. We really are. So, what do you think, huh?
It's nice.
Nice. Wait till you see this big old maple tree we got out in the backyard. It is great for climbing. That's nice.
Yeah, cool.
And, Adam, there is no V-chip on the TV.
Really cool. Now, I know it's got to feel like a little strange, huh, not being home and stuff. But you know what? Nick and I are going to do everything we can to make you comfortable here. Hey, I'll tell you what. Why don't we use this sleepover as a chance for you and me to get to know each other better? What do you say?
Sure.
We'll all just hang out, you know? It'll be a blast.
Yeah.
I guess.
Now, Adam, I know I'm a little older than you, but I am not one of those yucky grown-ups, okay? So why don't you just treat me like a big sister?
No. I only know about brothers.
Well, then we'll play it by ear. So, what do you say? You want to go see your room?
Nick, let me check it out first.
Where's Uncle Hal going? And why was that cop outside?
I didn't fare so well last time I was here.
Well, you were upset. Good reason.
No, actually, assaulting a prisoner is not in the DA's job description, and probably the primary reason that we don't have a ransom demand.
All right. What do we do now, Tom?
We get our son back.
I know. But first...
But first, we find out what the kidnappers want.
As the world turns. Brought to you today by Jif. For more fresh roasted peanut taste and aroma than any leading brand, choosy moms choose Jif.
Being a mom, it's letting go when you want to hold on. It's giving them room to grow, make their own decisions. It's feeling good when they choose what you would want for them. Jif's one of those things. They want it because they love it. You choose it because Jif deep roasts its peanuts to bring out more fresh roasted peanut taste. More than any other leading brand, being a mom is doing the best for your kids. Always, in all ways. For more fresh roasted peanut taste, choosy moms choose Jif.
Everyone told me what to expect. Still, I never realized how delicate her skin would be. But the hospital did. They put her in Pampers. It's got this lock-away core that pulls wetness away and keeps it away to help keep her skin dry. No regular diaper protects her better or keeps her happier, which makes me happy too.
Hospitals know healthy skin is dry skin. Maybe that's why 81% of them use Pampers. Pamper your baby. Make them happy, keep them dry.
Catch the Downy ball. It's the easy way to use Downy.
Easy does it, only Downy does it.
Pour, pull, and toss it in at the start, and the ball catches the rinse cycle.
You're gonna love it.
The Downy ball.
Come on in. So soft, you love it. Only Downy does it.
When you line dry, mid-price brands can leave clothes stiffer. Only Downy gives the most fluffy softness.
So soft on your skin, come on in.
Would you please let us have a moment with the former police commissioner? Thank you.
Well, if it isn't the district attorney. I see you brought backup with you this time.
Detective Hughes is off duty.
Come to tell me how much the department misses me?
No, she's here as the mother of a kidnapped 5-year-old boy.
Oh, right.
You see, she has a vote in whatever goes on here today.
Now, well, your husband has a nasty temper, Detective. I'm thinking about bringing charges against him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mr. Incorruptible assaulted a prisoner. If he's not careful, he'll wind up behind bars himself. Hey, we could room together. But I get the lower bunk.
I gotta tell you, Tom's temper's the least of your worries. Some former cops that are just dying to dispense a little vigilante justice.
Yeah, well, which cops would they be?
Oh, trust me. You'll recognize the Billy Club when you see it.
Yeah, I guess tough talk runs in the family.
I've come here to apologize to you for losing my cool.
Oh, you finally come to your senses about those preposterous kidnapping allegations.
No. My wife and I still believe that you had a hand in the disappearance of our son.
A hand? Come on. Mason, you planned the whole sick thing, didn't you?
And now another episode of Nick and Nora. I'll tell you what, why don't you two go look through all the unsolved crimes the city has for the last 10 years and see if you can pin them on me, too. But you get out of here. You're wasting my time.
No, you're wasting ours, so let's just cut to the chase. You have not yet been charged with kidnapping, and depending on how the rest of this conversation goes, you may not be.
Hey!
Hello.
How you doing, darling? Is it a social call or are you
No.
business?
Hi. I need the name of that quarry in Tennessee, the one that has that special stone. Do you have that number?
For your garden wall?
Right.
I think I got the guy's card. Why don't you look in the middle drawer of my desk there?
Okie dokie. You're doing pretty well on those things, huh?
Yeah, I'm getting stronger every time I do it.
That's great. Here it is. Here it is. Grandpa, don't you think you should have somebody home here while you're practicing? Where's Connor?
Connor's out doing errands. I don't have to have somebody with me all the time.
Well, when you're by yourself, why don't you stay off your feet? Wouldn't that be better?
I'm not jumping hurdles, sweetheart. I'm walking across the room.
that,
As
but
you
if
can see, I'm walking damn slow.
If you fell, then what
If
would
I
happen
fell,
if you
I
were
would
alone?
get up. You have got to stop thinking of me as helpless. I'm doing fine. Matter of fact, I'm doing better than fine. As a matter of fact, Connor and I are, we're getting close, if you know what I mean.
That's good.
Yeah. You know that honeymoon, that second honeymoon we didn't get to take? I think we may make it happen.
Well, I think that's wonderful. But, I mean, should you be traveling right now? Do you think this is the right time to be doing this, to be planning this?
Oh, come on, it's no wrong time to be planning, be thinking about it. And Connor's so excited about this, she's like a little kid. She can't wait to go traipsing off across the world with me.
You seem pretty excited yourself.
Yeah, well, I guess I am.
Well, it shows. I do love seeing you happy.
Yeah, well, I don't want to mislead you, you know. I mean, my relationship with Connor is far from perfect.
You're kidding me. I don't know too many perfect marriages, do you?
Well, I don't know. There for a while, Connor and I were pretty close. And I think we may be getting back to it.
Well, I'm happy for the both of you. Would you do me a favor, please?
Yeah, what?
Would you exercise a little caution?
What do you mean with my overgrown swizzle sticks here?
With those and with Connor. Grandpa, I love you very much, but sometimes you push yourself too hard and too fast. You were in the hospital for almost 2 months. I think you need to give Connor a little time to adjust.
Adjust? To what? Have me back?
Well, yeah.
Or to not being with Mark?
How badly are you hurt? Talk to me. Can you feel your legs?
Yeah, unfortunately, I can feel everything.
Don't move. Don't. I'm gonna go get help.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I just got the wind knocked out of me.
Oh my God, I can't believe this has happened again. This is all my fault.
Don't be ridiculous, Connor.
No, it's like there's a curse on this place. First Cal, and now you.
You know what? You're right. You're right. This is your fault. So, how are you gonna make it up to me?
Mark, I am serious. You built this place for me. Cal wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for me. He wouldn't have fallen. He wouldn't have gotten hurt.
Yeah, but he would have lost his wife. You were gonna leave him that day, remember? So in a way, as horrible as Cal's accident was, it saved his marriage.
You know, I really can't talk.
No, we gotta talk about this, Connor. Because Cal wasn't the only one that was paralyzed that day.
Zoe, this is my brother, Mike. Mike, this is Zoe.
Zoe, the face that's launched 1,000 magazine covers.
Hi. It's nice to meet you, Mike. I've heard a lot about you.
And you're still willing to shake my hand.
So, you look at fashion magazines?
When I'm getting my hair done?
Yeah, he's the comedian of the family.
So, what brings you to Oakdale, Zoe?
Oh, I just had to come see my pal here. Find out what her big fascination is with this town.
Yeah, well, it's no New York or Paris, but it can grow on you.
I believe you.
So where are you staying?
I was hoping here, maybe.
Well, I don't know, Zoe. I mean, my brother's just still getting used to having me.
Hey, no, hey, no, it's fine. It's fine. If you want to crash here for a few days, fine with me. Just better run it by Mark.
Thanks. If it all works out, you won't regret it.
I'll take that as a promise.
I meant it as a promise.
Well, time for me to go wash up. Take you later.
Be still, my heart.
Zoe.
Poor Hugh, okay?
Excuse me?
Sarah, your brothers are gorgeous. And that is coming from an expert on the topic of gorgeous.
Yeah, so why is that poor me?
Because you're related to them. And luckily, I am not.
No, Zoe. Hands off.
You're about to see the difference between Charmin Double Roll and the other Double Roll. The difference is Charmin Double Roll is longer. In fact, 10% longer, 18 feet longer, 26 steps, 2 stories longer, which is why it lasts longer than the other Double Roll. And it's the softer one next to your skin. Charmin Double Roll. It lasts longer because it is longer.
How do you make chicken salad when there's no chicken ready to use?
I borrowed some from my neighbor Ralph.
New improved Swanson Chunk White Chicken is 98% fat-free, so you can make your favorite chicken dishes anytime. Swanson Chunk White Chicken. Real good, real easy.
Cappuccino Blast. Cool, rich, wild. Only from Baskin-Robbins.
There you
You know
go.
what, Grandpa?
What?
Mommy said that Grandma's pizza will make your heart burn.
My heartburn. Oh, heartburn. Well, your mommy doesn't know about my secret weapon for heartburn. Pepsid AC. See, I always take one before I eat your grandma's pizza.
So your heart won't burn?
Not even if I put green peppers all over the whole thing.
Green peppers, you eat those things?
Yes.
I like anchovies.
You can be heartburn-free with Pepsid AC.
The summer of hope continues.
There is no surgical remedy for MS.
A doctor must cure the incurable.
All this is your fault.
Richard Pryor, Chicago Hope, CBS tonight.
The cop you saw outside, that's just some guy that works for my dad. I'm used to seeing them around. It's no big deal.
My mom's a cop, too.
Yeah, I know. So, you see anything you want to play?
Well, I saw something that looked interesting.
Ah, good choice. Galaxy Guardian. Well, I'm game if you are.
Yeah, I played it at my friend Tyler's house once. It's so cool.
Okay, coast clear.
What, is someone else here?
Oh, no, it's just me and Nick.
Yeah, and sometimes Will and Jennifer stop by.
Yeah, but they're not here right now, so we have the run of the place. What you guys up to?
Well, we're about to play a video game.
Oh, yeah? Hey, you know what? I was thinking if you want, maybe we could go outside while it's still light and throw the ball around. Hmm?
You want to play catch?
Sure.
Or if you're hungry, we could have dinner early. I mean, whatever you want.
I'm gonna go home.
Adam, you remember that your mom and dad thought it would be a good idea if you stayed here with us for a while, you remember?
You said that was okay. Remember?
Yeah, but why is it better to stay here than at my own house?
Because of Casey.
Yeah, because he's missing. I wish I knew where he was.
Well, we all do. But while everybody's looking for him, see, your mom and dad want to know that you're safe and you're well taken care of, so they don't have to worry about two desperados.
Do you think something bad's gonna happen to me, too?
This is maddening, sitting here just waiting for that phone to ring.
These things are never easy, Mrs. McCloskey.
Why don't the people who took Casey just call?
Try to relax.
I want to hear my great-grandson's voice. And I know he'd feel better if he could hear mine. He's only 5 years old.
I'm sure we'll hear something soon.
Good heavens.
Who is it? It's Martha, Nancy. Martha, I hope you don't mind. I brought Joan and Renee along.
I'm gonna get a refill.
The police stopped us outside. When you said you had a crisis in the family, I had no idea.
We saw your great-grandson's picture in the paper. I can't believe any of this horror has happened. Casey was kidnapped right from under his father's very nose.
The story in the paper didn't give many details, but it must have happened right after we saw the boys at Kim's place.
You remember Casey had his new baseball mitt? Tom took him over to the park so that they could play some catch, and everything happened so fast.
It's a frightening world.
It's been over 24 hours, and we haven't heard a word.
What did the police say?
Not much. Everybody's nerves are on edge.
Oh, I'm sure. Is this Casey's?
He loved the tired old tiger.
He looks like he's had a lot of cuddling.
Children Casey's age are so
innocent. So trusting.
Who could have done this terrible thing?
What? What are you... You're trying to make a deal with this pile of dirt?
Honey, take it easy. Yeah. You interrupted the DA at an unprecedented moment in his life. He was just starting to make sense.
Look, he has our son God knows where, and you're talking about not pressing charges.
Does your wife always run off at the mouth like this?
Whoever you have working on this is very smart because, as you know, we haven't yet received a ransom demand.
If you say.
An attempt to make me come to you, which I have now done.
Oh, nice try. All right, which one of you is wearing the wire?
Neither of us. We're here to make you an offer. You return our son unharmed, and I may not file charges against anyone.
May isn't an offer. I still haven't heard what I am supposed to get out of this.
You get your life, creep.
By which you mean?
I mean if you continue to play hardball, you're gonna wind up in Hillsborough, and my guess is you're gonna last about 6 months.
Whoa, less than that. You put away, what, half the guys up there? I think we're looking at a little payback.
So let me tell you how I see this. If I can publicly link you to this kidnapping, whether or not I get a conviction, you're going to be a dirty cop who hurt a kid. Do you know what other inmates do to prisoners who hurt children?
You said if you publicly link me to the kidnapping, and what's the alternative?
You tell me where my son is. You tell me now, and I'm willing to make a deal.
Well, let's hear what you've got in mind, huh?
When gas pain, pressure, and bloating tie you in knots, don't make the antacid mistake. Take this little pill instead. Maximum Strength Phazine. There's more gas relief in one Phazine soft gel than in a whole bottle of regular Maalox. All this Maalox can't get rid of gas, but with the liquid medicine in just one Phazine soft gel, the gas is gone. Take Phazine, and the gas is gone.
The mating dance of a salad. The inspiration, the taste of garlic. Kraft captures it in its new garlic ranch. Savory garlic blended in a creamy ranch. Also in new Kraft-free garlic ranch. Only Kraft could arouse such passion. Salads love Kraft.
They say the moment you hear the diagnosis, you stop hearing everything else. That's why Time Life Medical and former Surgeon General C. Everett Koop are introducing individual videos with workbooks designed to help you and your loved ones better understand a serious diagnosis, what it means, and what happens next. Because the sooner you understand the diagnosis, the sooner you can start doing something about it. Time Life Medical at your pharmacy now.
She's a passport office worker who came face-to-face with the Unabomber suspect. She says months before he was arrested, and she tried to turn him in.
So I told her, I said, you know, he looks like the Unabomber. She says, oh, I don't want to get involved in that.
Government supervisors didn't want to get involved. Dan Rather with an exclusive interview tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Would you take a teenage killer into your home? 48 Hours Thursday.
Lighten up, Sarah. I'm not gonna hurt your brothers.
Just leave them alone.
How come you never told me they were such studs?
Studs are things that Mike and Mark put into walls, among other things like nails and beams and 2x4s. They're just hardworking, down-to-earth, real people, Zoe, and they don't need...
What? What, I'm not real?
Look, I don't want to argue with you, okay? I've never asked you for much, have I?
I guess not.
Well, I'm asking you now. Please don't add my brothers to your trophy case.
What is with you? I'm just having a little harmless fun.
When it comes to men, harmless is not a word that pops into my mind.
Oh, come off it, Sarah. I just need to do something to amuse myself. And if I can amuse someone else at the same time, it's so much better.
Well, if one of my brothers ends up tattooing your name on their forehead like that jerk in Milan, then I'm not gonna be amused.
It was just the letter Z he had tattooed, not my name. And as far as we know, it could have stood for Zorro.
As I recall, it wasn't Zorro they found dancing with you nude at 3 a.m. in that fountain.
Okay, you're right. I am a menace to all men. But if you come back to New York with me...
Zoe Crane.
You won't have to worry.
Forget it. I'm gonna stay right here.
I have never seen you so protective of anyone, including me.
Well, I love my brothers, okay? And it's taken all this time to get comfortable with them again.
And how am I supposed to resuscitate my career? Huh? Will you tell me that? Look, Sarah, I need you, okay? Look, if you don't come back to the Big Apple with me, nothing is gonna happen for me. You know it.
I'm not saying that I'm not gonna help you, but I can't do it right now.
But maybe later.
Maybe if you behave yourself.
And what am I supposed to do while you mull things over? What, take up knitting?
Zoe, I think some downtime would be good for you. Why don't you just take this little visit to Oakdale and make it an extended one?
Grandpa, I know that you've gotten hurt. But this has not been easy for Connor.
Don't you think I know that?
This has been an emotional roller coaster for her. You know that. You're telling her one thing, the doctor's telling her another thing. She's preparing for the worst, hoping for the best.
I know.
She's been on her own. And now that you're home, now that you're back, you can't expect her to just jump every time you snap your fingers.
You know, you sure have changed your tune. It wasn't very long ago that Connor couldn't do anything right.
That's true.
Well, so what's the deal here? How come you're taking her side? You've been chums all of a sudden, or what?
No. Sometimes I think it takes a tragedy to get to really know somebody. And Connor has been a rock for you ever since you were at the hospital.
It's true. It's true. She's been right there, and it hasn't been easy putting up with my rotten disposition. It's all right, leave me alone.
Oh, exactly. Most women, a lot of women out there probably would have just jumped ship by now. But I have to tell you, Grandpa, I really think she's putting Mark behind her.
Ever think of what our lives had been like if Cal hadn't taken that fall? Where we'd be living, what we'd be doing with our days, what we'd be doing with our nights. I think about it all the time. And I know you do too. I don't have to hear it, but I know. You knew what you wanted then, Connor. And you were ready to tell the world.
A lot has happened since then.
Yes. But it hasn't changed how we feel about each other.
What it has changed is how I'm going to be spending the rest of my life.
Yes, you've said that.
I mean it, Mark.
You want to mean it, Connor.
Why are you making this so hard?
Because you mean too much to me, Connor.
If that were true, then you would understand that I am doing what I have to do.
I do understand that. But you have to understand that I'm as stubborn and mule-headed as Cal. When he was in the hospital and the doctors were telling him he'd never walk again, he didn't believe them. He was determined to walk again because he had hope. And my faith is as strong as his faith. And I know in my heart that we're going to be together someday. I know it.
You have got to let this go.
Yeah, I know. You told me because you're going to stay with your husband. But don't worry. I won't talk you out of it.
Thank you.
You know, maybe you're right. Maybe in time you will get over it. But don't tell me I'm going to. You'd be wasting your breath.
Simple, practical, beautiful. The contour concept, found only on Frigidaire Gallery ranges. Innovative features, like a convection oven. Easy to clean surfaces, plus our exclusive warming drawer to keep food warm. Practical, beautiful, Frigidaire. Call Frigidaire and discover the look of better performance.
Don't know what to get your dad? There's only one store that has it all, from tools to ties, and that's Sears. Get him one of these Craftsman tool sets, only $19.99, each a $30 value. Or get this Sony camcorder for only $599.99. Plus, with all camcorders, you can get a free starter kit and 0% finance charge till January '97. So make Dad happy. Make it to Sears by Father's Day.
This is the world's first 12-hour commercial. Long enough to eat a couple meals, to work a full day. Because that's how long Zantac 75 for heartburn helps prevent acid production for up to 12 hours. The medicine in Zantac 75 is so trusted that over the last 5 years, doctors have made it the most prescribed acid-reducing medicine in the world. It's been a great day.
Zantac 75, the final word in acid relief.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Dinah and Hart are ready.
This is where it starts to get real risky.
Their plan is right on track.
There's no turning back for either one of us.
Now it's the beginning of the end.
There's no telling what Roger might do.
But will the end come sooner than they think?
You make one move, and you're dead.
Danger rules the day. This week on Guiding Light.
You're on CBS.
Eddie Murphy's got me falling out of my chair, y'all.
I know you better stop looking at me.
He's living large in his funniest movie yet.
Yes.
He's playing 5 crazy characters all at once. That's Eddie. That's Eddie. That's Eddie, too.
I hope nothing's wrong with Oprah.
And meet the love of his life. Now, she slowed young Eddie down.
And I was never buck wild.
You were just buckwheat. It's a nutty, crazy, side-split laugh till you hurt Eddie Murphy. Next Oprah. Monday at 4 on Channel 3.
This summer, feel the spirit.
Come with me.
Hang on!
Share the excitement. And join the celebration of the motion picture event of the year. Walt Disney Pictures presents a classic story of adventure and courage.
3 cheers for Quasimodo!
The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Rated G. Starts Friday, June 21st at a theater near you.
What would you do if you won Connecticut Lotto?
I take the show on the road.
Play Connecticut Lotto.
Coming this summer, the hottest names, the biggest hits, and the best place to see it isn't at the movie theater. GHO 96, coming Wednesday, June 26th to Channel 3.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Now you listen, sport. Nobody is going to try to hurt you. Now that is my personal Hal Munson, Chief of Detectives guarantee.
Do you think something bad would happen to me if I stayed home?
No, that's not what he meant.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Adam's not a little kid anymore. I think 8 years old is old enough to know what's going on. So here's the deal. See, it's more than likely that nobody is going to try to hurt you. Your mom and dad already told you that.
Well, then why'd they make me come here?
Well, it's called taking no chances. You know how you wear a helmet when you go up to bat? Well, being here, it's just kind of like wearing a helmet.
Well, I still don't get it. I mean, what did I do wrong?
Nothing. Adam, you didn't do anything wrong.
But someone wants to hurt me.
No, they don't want to hurt you, Adam. They don't.
It's because your mom's a cop, and your dad is the district attorney. Now, there's some bad guys out there who are real mad at them for doing their job, and they want to scare them by messing with their kids.
But these bad guys would never think to find you here.
Hey.
Do you get it now?
Yeah, I get it now.
Good. You know what? Just think of this whole thing as kind of like an adventure.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, like you ever play Secret Hideout?
You mean make sort of like a game of it?
Well, we could like have secret passwords just for us, and that way we would know who's at the door.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. Yeah. Hey, do I get a password too?
Well, me and Nikki will make up the passwords, and then I'll tell you yours.
Okay, but top secret, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You okay now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. All right, we'll play catch another day, okay?
Yeah. We'll play Galaxy Guardians.
Yeah.
Great. Oh. Thanks for the hand there.
No problem.
Listen, Nick, he could be here for a while.
I know.
Yeah, but honey, I want you to know what you're getting into. I mean, I'm gonna need you to take care of him, and it's really gonna raise hell with your social life.
Dad, don't worry about it. He's a great kid. I don't mind.
Right off the bat, we're in trouble.
Why?
tomorrow. It's your birthday. No way we're gonna be able to do it, huh?
Why? Because of me?
I wish there was something I could do, Nancy. I hate to see you so worried.
Well, I'm sure that the police will have some news soon.
You should have to go through this so soon after losing your husband. It is not right.
Sometimes life isn't fair.
I always felt so safe in Oakdale, but now, well, there was a car bombing by some hate group, and I read that the Kingsley Malta plane crash might have been sabotage, and now this.
This is a different world from the one in which we grew up.
I say bring back the old days, when children could play safely outside and people could leave their doors unlocked.
And we're nicer to each other.
Like you still are.
I need you more than you need me.
Nancy, is there nothing we can do?
Keep Casey in your prayers.
You know we will.
Of course, it's not the same thing at all, but Renee knows what it's like to lose a child.
Oh, of course she does.
I still can't talk about it.
Mrs. McCloskey, there's something on TV about the boy.
Oh, turn it up, would you please?
Special appeal to residents of Oakdale. In particular, to those responsible for the abduction of a 5-year-old named Casey.
Hey!
Hey, I was gonna make dinner.
Oh, that's all right. Found some leftovers.
Well, what are you doing eating so early?
You know, I think I'm on a hospital schedule. Breakfast at 6, lunch at noon, supper at 5:30. Well, a little after 5:30.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I'm so late.
Oh, that's all right. I read some, and then I did my exercises, and then Lily stopped by.
Oh, good. I'm glad you had some company.
Yeah. Where you been?
Other than the grocery store. Oh, I was thinking about, take this, I was thinking about our conversation about our trip.
Yeah?
So, I stopped off, and I got some videotapes.
Videotapes?
Well, travelogues, actually. I thought that maybe we could start our trip right now. Yeah?
Ooh. Safaris in Kenya.
I know how much you like animals, and I've always wanted to see them in their natural habitat.
Yeah, well, I've always wanted to see this, Great Barrier Reef. Yeah. Freighters in the fjords.
Could be fun.
Yeah. What's this? Hydrofoiling on the Danube.
Wait. Don't forget the Taj Mahal. What do you think?
Well, I think I better start getting in shape.
Oh, my God. You're right. A trip could be really exhausting. So listen, why don't we forget the safari, and we will focus on the ones there that we can just sort of pack and stay for a while.
Well, actually, that might be more relaxing.
You are absolutely right. I mean, the point of this whole thing is to spend some time together and just go to the places that we've always wanted to see, right?
Right. So what's the drill here? We watch these videotapes.
And then we make our choices and we start packing.
Well, you're really wound up about this.
Well, you know what? I just can't wait.
You know, it's great to see you so enthusiastic, but are you sure that there isn't something else going on here?
What, do you think I'm just trying to rack up some frequent flyer miles?
No, but, I mean, it wasn't very long ago, darling, that you didn't seem too eager to go past the front gate with me, and now you ready to trot all over the world with me?
Well, you know what? That is what happens when you start talking about vacations and exotic locales and traveling with your wonderful husband. Mm-hmm.
Connor.
Yeah.
If this is just enthusiasm about the trip, that's great. But if there's something else going on here, I'd really appreciate it if you'd share it with me.
When I was young, Mom was always making sure I ate right.
It wasn't always easy.
Well, now we're listening to our doctors and taking better care of our health with Ensure.
Ensure is recommended #1 by doctors as a source of complete balanced nutrition.
More than a vitamin supplement, Ensure has all the nutrients adults need to help stay healthy, active, be energetic.
Drink Ensure as a meal.
Or in between, Ensure. To your health, Mom.
To our health.
Now Ensure has a new advanced formula with even more nutrients.
Saturday mornings. You can spend them catching up on your sleep or catching up with your kids over a plate of Bisquick pancakes.
Hey, Rita, isn't it about time
time to change that Glade plug-in's refill?
Refill your Glade plug-ins every 45 days to keep your home Glade fresh.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Nothing beats the Atwt 2000 Twist and Mop.
Atwt?
It's twice as absorbent as a sponge mop.
Tell me more.
And it's specially designed to wring out with just a twist, so your hands stay dry.
Great.
The Atwt 2000 Twist and Mop. A smarter, easier, better way to mop.
Atwt makes your life easier.
Wonderful.
We're on our way.
That's from my dad.
Yeah.
Real Italian meals don't begin without the Parmesan cheese that's always 100% Parmesan. No fillers. Kraft 100% grated Parmesan cheese. Now you can eat.
Would you get real, Sarah? How am I supposed to get a jump start in my career from Crokdale, Illinois? Do you expect for me to enter the Miss Silo contest?
Wow, that business with Richie really must have gotten to you.
Look, I'm sorry, but if I commit to doing time in this burg, what would I do with myself? Especially if the brothers Kasnoff are off limits. Hey, Mark! Mark! Hi.
Boy, what are you doing here?
Are you limping?
Oh, my foot got in the path of a 2x4. It's nothing.
Ooh, ouch.
I'll live. So, what do you want?
I went to look for you down at the building site.
Yeah, I was out at a demolition job. Something wrong?
No, I wanted to order the stone for the garden wall, and I got the name of the quarry from Tennessee, from Cal. So I thought maybe you could go down there and check it out and make sure it's the one we want.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'd appreciate it.
I'll get right on as soon as I can. How's Cal?
Oh, he's doing much better now. He's walking with canes. He's getting stronger every day.
I knew he would.
Being home has really helped him. I know he's trying much harder because Connor's around. She's really come through for him.
That's great.
Now that they're back together, I hope everything else goes smoothly in their lives. See you, Mark. If I had any doubts, I would share them with you. I would, I promise, but I don't. I'm fine. You know what I think? I think that it's just been way too long since you've seen me happy.
That's a possibility.
Cal, I know I've been kind of a crepe hanger for the last couple of months, but it's just that I have been really worried about you.
Hey, neither one of us has been a barrel of laughs.
You know what I think? What? I think that the worst is behind us now. I really do. And I am truly glad to have my husband back.
Sweetheart, I can tell you one thing. This afternoon meant the world to me.
Well, okay then. Stop trying to create problems where there aren't any. I love you, Cal. I love you, and I am so excited to spend some time, just the two of us, alone. So, if the smile on my face is bothering you, well, you just better get used to it because you're going to be seeing a lot more of it.
No, I can get used to it, believe me.
You know, when I think about what you have overcome, do you know how lucky we are? I mean, it's nothing short of a miracle. You are walking again.
Slowly, but I'm getting there.
I am so proud of you. You are stronger, and I'm stronger. And you know, I can't help think that our marriage is going to be stronger too. I do. You know, it's like we are starting a bright new day. What are you looking at?
The most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Oh, Cal.
Do you know what tomorrow is?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, and a red letter day for you because you're going to be transferred to Hillsborough. Trust me when I tell you, when the bars clang shut, the games will begin.
Let's drop the scare tactics. We can get to the point.
The point is that you're not there yet. So if you release our son unharmed by this time tomorrow, I will call in every favor that I have coming to me, including a personal pitch to the governor for you.
Well, what kind of pitch?
It will say something like, I recommend he spend his time in a country club prison, the one that you've been whining about, a kinder, gentler lockup.
Hey, listen, Mason, you play your cards right, you could come out of there an ex-con.
But, and this is a big but, this is a one-time only offer. If you don't slither through this window of opportunity right now, it will not appear again. So what do you say? Do we have a deal?
I love my new hair color, but it needs special care. That's why my Vive is Color Vive by L'Oreal. Color Vive shampoo and conditioner has a UV filter. It helps my hair look and feel like the first day I colored it, maybe better. It keeps my color truer longer. I'll never give up this red. My Vive, Color Vive by L'Oreal. Color Vive means color care. Vive means life.
Oh, heartburn, huh?
Yeah, guess it's nature's way of reminding me to take my Tums.
Why would nature want you to take Tums?
For the calcium. Tums gives us calcium.
Tums not only helps knock out heartburn fast, Tums gives us calcium we all need every day, pregnant or not. Calcium we can't get from Mylanta Liquid or Pepsid AC.
It's just like the food here. It's Joey's way of reminding us to take our Tums.
It's a whole new eye drop. It's anti-itching. It's anti-redness. It's antihistamine relief for your eyes. Introducing new Ocuhist antihistamine eye drops. New Ocuhist is clinically proven to relieve red, itchy eyes faster than the leading antihistamine pill. The antihistamine formula eye doctors have prescribed most, now available without a prescription. New Ocuhist, the anti-itching, anti-redness, antihistamine eye drop from Visine.
We put real chocolate and real caramel inside and still manage to put this on the outside. You're welcome. New Milky Way Light, but you can't tell it's a light.
Colorful taste, pure fat free, wishbone's done it beautifully. Make a peek, take a pour, you're looking at what you're looking for. Taste the colors, Wishbone, world's most colorful taste.
A taste for love, a hunger for revenge. Dinah. See the light, guiding light.
I'd like to remind you that this little boy has a family who love him dearly. They miss him. They pray that you're treating him with compassion and kindness. Like many 5-year-olds, he's trusting and sweet-natured. He doesn't know anything about politics or money or whatever else it was that caused you to take him. Quite simply, he's a bright little boy who deserves to grow up surrounded by the warmth and the love of his family. Please, return him to his parents immediately. Spare him another night of fear and confusion. I urge you to search your conscience and your heart. If anyone has seen Casey, please call the number on the screen. Any information will be kept strictly confidential. Thank you.
But I don't want to ruin Nikki's birthday.
Oh, hey, Adam, you're not ruining anything.
Yeah, but if he can't have a party, then what's a birthday?
No, I didn't say she couldn't have a party. I said she couldn't have a party tomorrow.
But tomorrow is her birthday. Come on.
You know what? My friends couldn't even make it tomorrow. It's no big deal.
For real? Okay, but one more thing. What about the presents?
Oh, I think we're going to be able to dig up a couple of presents.
And you know what, Adam? Having you here with me and my dad, it's kind of like a present.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, I mean it.
Why? I'm just a kid.
The fact that dairy foods and my stomach don't agree won't keep me from enjoying every bite of ice cream. Now, before I eat dairy, I just take Lactaid Extra Strength, stronger than the rest. New Lactaid Extra Strength has 50% more of the natural ingredient that helps make dairy foods more digestible. Cherry, chocolate, vanilla.
New Lactaid Extra Strength. Call 1-800-HELP-KID for a free sample and information.
Dear Robert, it was great talking to you. You know I've had trouble sleeping lately, so I went out, like you said, and got Unisom. I don't like the idea of taking something, but even the pharmacist said Unisom's not habit-forming, so not to worry. Anyway, I wanted to tell you I got a
wonderful night's sleep. The best in weeks. And I feel lucky to have a son like you. Love, Mom.
Do you know you put your hair at risk every time you wash it? Just combing can break it.
Pantene has Pro vitamins that help keep hair strong, so it breaks less. Pantene Pro V, for hair so healthy it shines.
Strong can be beautiful.
When you get up this early, you need real coffee. Folgers Coffee Singles. Real mountain-grown coffee in a real coffee filter for one freshly brewed cup. Folgers Coffee Singles. Because real coffee makes real good mornings.
When I suggested that you stay in Oakdale for a while, it wasn't so that you could have a wild and crazy time, Zoe.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna do anything for my career.
You're wrong.
Come on, Sarah, I'm a model. I'm supposed to be where agencies and fashion houses are. Hanging out in Nowhere, USA is not gonna put me back on top.
Don't be so sure. I mean, what happens when celebrities drop out of sight?
People shovel dirt on them?
No. Not if they play their cards right. I mean, the public gets curious. People start asking questions like, what happened to Zoe? Why wasn't she at the Brugio shoot? Did she gain weight? Did she flip out?
If I stay here, the answer to that last question will be yes. And in the meantime, all the young new models will be using my disappearance as a boost in their careers.
So let them. They're not in your league. Just trust me. People will talk. You'll be a mystery.
Mike! You home? Yep. Listen, we gotta talk. All right.
But, hey, first, what do you think of the new house guest?
She's okay. Listen, I need to go to Tennessee for Lily and pick up some rocks. So there's a few things we need to go over before I leave.
Hey, give me some fireworks, will you?
Yeah, all right. Give me some money.
Mark's a real charmer.
Well, he's got a lot on his mind.
Yeah, well, if his reaction is any indication, I'm not going to be a mystery. I'm going to be invisible.
Hey, have I ever steered you wrong?
There's always a first time.
Well, this isn't it. Okay. After you haven't surfaced for a while, I'd call Richie. That is, if he hasn't called me first. And I'm gonna get him to admit how much he misses you and how much he needs you.
He has other models, Sarah.
Well, since when are you just another model? You're his star, Zoe. And besides, he likes the big commission. So what do you say? Will you lay low for a little while?
I got a problem with your offer.
Sorry. Take it or leave it.
You want to see your kid again? Then you listen up. I don't want to do time in any prison, country club or not. You understand? This is my deal. You fix it, so I go free, and you get your boy back. It's that simple. Oh, and this is a take it or leave it deal, too. You got more to lose than me.
Can I go home now?
Hey, aren't you having fun watching your video?
Oh, I want my mommy and daddy.
Everything's gonna be okay. Hey, look what I brought you.
My tiger.
You should be more careful where you put him. He could get lost.
If you've been drinking Ensure, there's a little something you should know. Nobody, not even Ensure, gives you more protein with less fat than Sustacal. Now, Sustacal can't add years to your life, but it might help add life to your years.
Hey, what's your big idea this Father's Day?
Excuse me, but Dad loved the Sound of Thunder CD I bought.
I don't think so.
At JCPenney, we've got what Dad really wants for Father's Day on sale.
And the jellies of the month we gave him? We?
Save on a great selection of sports shirts like Hunt Club, Dockers, and Arizona Jean Company, or Stafford dress shirts.
How about these great-looking shirts? Look at this.
Cool. Now I don't have to get him that abdominal cruncherator thing.
Oh, he'll be so disappointed.
Arthritis pain, it's a part of my life. That's why I keep Advil close by. It's gentler on my stomach than aspirin. Just one works as well as 2 regular Tylenol. And give me Advil any day over a leave. With that, if your pain comes back, it could be hours before you can take more. I don't have that long wait with Advil.
Advil works at the site of minor arthritis pain, stopping it where it starts.
Nothing's proven to work better or last longer than Advil. Nothing.
Advanced medicine for pain.
It's an all-star Murphy.
I find these network theme nights like No Bra Thursdays debasing.
Then you're gonna hate Full Frontal Friday. Murphy Brown, then.
I feel like I killed him.
It's a funeral for a friend.
How do I look? Like a hooker in mourning.
On a star-studded Sybil. Big comedy CBS tonight.
The miniseries of a lifetime continues. From his family to the women he loved. From the mafia to the White House. Sinatra concludes on CBS Tuesday.
Tell us what you think. Call the As the World Turns viewer feedback line.
Where you get your news and who you get it from is one of the most important decisions you make. So make it the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Scarves by Echo Design Group. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
You're on CBS.